Hi guys, my name is Maggie and welcome back to the Lazy Girls Kitchen. Today we are making stuffed artichokes that will blow your socks off. We'll start out with boiling them in some salted water and then stuffing them with a handful of ingredients and then baking them to absolute perfection. So let's get started.
To start out, we are going to go ahead and just cut off the stem of the artichoke. You want them to fit nicely into your baking dish. And then I go ahead and I just trim off the bottom layer of leaves. I find that they're not necessary. And then the remaining leaves, I just cut the tips off. You're going to continue to do this with your other artichokes as well. And then you will cut off about 1/2 inch or so off the top to get a nice little opening. And then what I do is I just hit it on a flat surface to help the leaves open up, and they're just easier to stuff that way. As you can see, I have a nice little helper here helping me. And then anything that's exposed, you're gonna want to put some lemon juice on there. And into a pot with water, we're going to add a generous pinch of salt, and we're going to cook our artichokes for about 30 to 35 minutes. If you rotate them, they'll be fine. They'll cook perfectly. While that is cooking, we'll make our filling. You'll do a cup of breadcrumbs and then 2 large garlic cloves. I like to mince these, but you can go ahead and grate them if you want. And then you'll add that directly into your breadcrumbs. And to that, we'll also add about a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley. If you don't have fresh parsley or don't want to use it, just use a tablespoon of dried parsley. And then you'll go ahead and add in about a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You can do a little less, a little more. I like it quite cheesy. And then we are going to just season this with some salt and pepper, again to taste. Just don't skimp on the salt. This recipe it's good with salt, so I do quite a bit of it. And then you're gonna go ahead and mix that, and to finish that off, we will do about 4 tablespoons of olive oil. You kind of want it to be a little bit wet, so it's just easier to stuff and sticks in between all the leaves. Once the artichokes are cooked, you're gonna just drain them for a few minutes, and then you'll stuff the leaves. And what I do, because I'm only baking 2, I just add in some aluminum foil so they don't move around. And you'll go ahead and drizzle a little bit of olive oil just over the top so that they get nice and golden brown right before they come out of the oven. You're gonna add about, I don't know, 1/2 cup, maybe a little bit more of water just to cover the bottom, and then you'll bake them for 30 minutes at 375 uncovered for 10.